Good day, everyone. Today, we were going to present our capstone entitled Talamdan Tech, a solar-powered device for monitoring soil fertility and compost conditions to support farmers in Canayan, Bukidnon. Before I start my presentation, I will introduce my group mates. Firstly, Kasulukan, Garmar, Kabilyon Errol, Mangundakan Muhaydin J, Angel Welmar, and Jerson Adrian. So the overview of our presentation is the first part is introduction, next is background, problem, objectives, significance, review, indigenous knowledge, sustainability, concepts applied, project concept or project proposed solution, methodology, results or findings, discussion, conclusion, recommendation, and advocacy statement references. Introduction. Farmers in Upland Bukidnon face a challenge managing soil fertility mostly by experience without precise or accessible data. Commercial soil testing is costly and often out of reach. Soil health is critical, affecting food security, livelihoods, and resilience, especially in small step farms like those in Canayan. So the Talamdan Tech addresses this by providing real-time solar-powered monitoring of soil and compost conditions, co-designed with the Talamdan indigenous and community strength. It strengthens the traditional knowledge rather than replacing it, blending ecological wisdom with technology to support sustainable climate resilient farming. So, in this figure, we can see the easier ways to explain our capstone. So the problem is the soil degradation, no accessible data, limited resources. So why it matters? It matters because of food security, climate resilience, and traditional knowledge. So as the solution is solar-powered tech, cultural design, real-time data, community power.
So this slide is the background of the study. Global context. 1/3 of agricultural soil are degraded worldwide. In the Philippines, upland farms face erosion, nutrient depletion, and climate unpredictability. Like in Canayan, Bukidnon, step rain feed farm averaging 2 to 3 hectares face rapid topsoil loss. Agricultural here is a vital for livelihood and cultural activity. Talamdan community wisdom. Generation of sustainable practice like diversity, multi-cropping, organic amendments, and soil observation. Maintain soil fertility and ecosystem balance. Challenges today. Market pressures, unpredictable rainfall, and generational shifts strain traditional system observation knowledge isn't easy quantified. The gap and opportunity. Farmers lack affordable, accessible tools to validate and document soil health. Talamdan Tech bridge this gap, combining solar-powered monitoring with participatory co-design root indigenous knowledge. Slide background, where we are and what we want as here. So number 1 is global context. Soil degradation crisis worldwide. Number 2, local reality. Canayan upland farming challenges. Number 3, Talamdan knowledge. Indigenous wisdom, traditional system. Number 4, the pressure. Contemporary challenges, strengths, conditions. Number 5 is the gap. Observational knowledge, lack of monitoring tools, And number 6, why it matters. Validate and sustain indigenous knowledge. And the last one is solution path. Bridge traditional knowledge with appropriate technology. So statement of the problem. Core problem. Farmers in Canayan struggle to assist soil fertility and monitor compost effectively. Current methods rely on experience, occasional lab tests, or none at all, leading to an inefficient input use, declining soil health, and higher production risk. And the next one is technological gap. Modern precision tools exist but are expensive, require electricity, internet, and errands suit the smallholder upland farmers. Last is what missing. An accessible, affordable solar-powered device that translates the land farmers' observational knowledge into reliable, quantifiable data tools that respect traditional practices and are easy to use of grid. What we're trying to answer? Number 1 is the current practices and gaps. How do farmers assess soil and compost? What traditional knowledge exists and where those fall short they? Design approach. How can Talamdan observation be integrated into affordable off-grid device? Which parameters matters most? Accuracy. Can Talamdan tech provide reliable, lab-compatible measurements? And field reliability. Will the device function under Canayan's tropical plants conditions and be maintainable by farmers? Impact on decision. Does Talamdek helps farmers make safer, more sustainable soil and compost management choice while respecting indigenous knowledge? Objectives. So general objective, design, develop, and evaluate. Talamdan Tech, a solar-powered device that provides accurate, culturally grounded soil and compost information, supporting sustainable farming decisions while respecting Talamdan ecological knowledge. So specific objectives. Number 1 is understand current practices, document how farmers assess soil and compost, their challenges and their needs. Number 2 is bold, appropriately design a solar-powered device suitable for a grid upland farming. Practical, affordable, and context-specific. Number 3 is validate accuracy. Compare Talamdan Tech measurements with lab standards to ensure reliability. Number 4 is confirm reliability. Test performance under real field condition, tropical climate, solar availability, and durability. And the last one is demonstrate impact. Help farmers make better, sustainable decisions while strengthening indigenous knowledge. So, in this study is about significance of the study. Why this work matters is number 1 is for Talamdan Tech farmers and communities, empowers sustainable farming, reduce input waste, strengthens livelihood, and validates integrational knowledge. Farmers control their own data and make confident decisions. The second one is for environmental sustainability, promote precise nutrient management, protect soil and biodiversity, support water retention, and slow soil degradation, solar powered, and climate resilience. Number 3 is for indigenous knowledge research. Provides empirical validation of traditional method, showing Talamdan ecological knowledge is scientifically robust. Number 4 is for technological and innovation. Demonstrates participatory, community-centered design that improves adoption and cultural appropriateness, offering a model for future agricultural tech. Number 5 is for policy and sustainable development goals. Offers a replicable framework for LGUs and planners to support rural farming, climate resilience, and cultural preservation. Number 6 is for community empowerment and soil justice. Position Talamdan farmers as knowledge holders, promoting autonomy, equity, and knowledge continuity. Lastly is for future research. Lays the groundwork for sensor expansion, yield integration, and application in other indigenous contexts.
Environmental sustainability. Precision technologies reduces fertilizer waste and protects soil biodiversity and water waste. Solar powered automation eliminates fossil fuel dependence and supports climate resilience. Continuous monitoring soil beams health, increases carbon storage and improves water retention. Economic sustainability. Affordable off-grid technology reduces input costs and increases productivity. Data remain with farmers supporting autonomy and informed decision making. Stable yields enhance income, security, and household investment capacity. Cultural and social sustainability validates and strengthens Talamdam traditional knowledge, ensuring integrational transfer. Participatory co-design empowers farmers as co-creators, respecting community self-determination. Technology complements, not replaces, existing practices aligning with Talamdan ecological values. Integration principle. Environmental health supports economic viability, economic stability enables cultural continuity, cultural values drive environmental responsibility. Talamdan Tech aligns all three pillars, reinforcing traditional practices like lapat with precise actionable soil data. What is Talamdan Tech? Solar powered device providing real-time soil fertility and compost data. Measures NPK and pH, moisture, temperature, electrical conductivity, and compost conditions. Displays result on an LCD, no smartphone or internet required. Design for off-grid plant settings, affordable and culturally grounded. Hardware highlights: ESP8266 microcontroller, coordinate sensors and displays data. 7-in-1 soil sensor, measures all soil parameters at root depth. DHT22 sensors track compost temperature and humidity. Solar power system, 10 watts panel, MPPT controller, 12 volts battery, 72 hours autonomy. Local LCD display, farmers access data directly in the field. Software and indigenous knowledge integration. Translate sensors reading into Talamdan soil categories. Mataba ang yuta means rich, moderate, manipis ng yuta depleted. Provides smart alerts and locally relevant recommendations. Data stored locally, farmer-owned, no external dependency. Co-signed with Talamdan farmers, feedback iteratively improves sustainability. Validation of traditional practices. Soil assessments corresponds with lab measurements, e.g. mataba, and so on. Compost practices reach optimal thermophilic conditions faster than standard methods. Confirms indigenous knowledge as scientifically robust. Sustainability achieved. Environmental precision reduces fertilizer waste, builds soil health, protects biodiversity, solar power. Economic. Affordable, reduces input cost, ensures stable yields, local data ownership. Cultural and social, validates traditional knowledge, supports integrational learning, participatory design, strengthens existing practices. System architecture, visual, central microcontroller, soil sensor, compost sensor, solar power, LCD display, modular and weatherproof, local repair and maintenance possible.
This slide is methodology. Approach makes method, experimental design, combine quantitative sensor performance testing plus qualitative assessment of farmer experience and cultural fit. Technical validation and human-centered evaluation run side by side. Phase 1, participatory requirements gathering. Consult Talamdan farmers, document soil and compost practices. Methods: interviews, focus groups, field observation, participatory mapping, farming as code sign, indigenous knowledge, informed the specification,
Phase 2, Design and Development. Hardware, ESP8266 7N1, NPK sensor, DHT22, low solar panel, MPPT controller, 12 volts battery, LCD display, software, framework translates sensor reading into traditional talamdam soil categories, mataba, moderate, manipis. Alert system, suggest intervention using familiar organic amendments, modular, weatherproof, designed for local maintenance. Phase 3, laboratory calibration. Soil sample analyzed by DA Regional Soil Lab. Sensor accuracy, N R squared equals 0.87. P R squared equals 0.91 K. R squared equals 0.89. PH R squared equals 0.94. MA within 5%, 5 plus negative 5%. Linear regression model, fine-tune reading. Phase 4, field deployment and validation. 3 representative farm site covering soil types, cropping system, and topography. 6-month continuous monitoring, weekly lab comparisons, seasonal validation track. Reliability 99.3%. Uptime, solar battery stable during monsoon. Farmer usability 4.21 by 5, overall 4.52 by 5, cultural appropriateness. 5. Validation of indigenous knowledge. Sensor reading mapped to traditional soil classification, statistically significant coloration. P less than 0.01. Compost monitoring traditional lapat base. Compost which peak thermophilic temperatures 2 to 3 days faster than textbook method. Timeline 6 months. Months 1 to 2 community engagement and prototype design. Months 2 to 3 laboratory calibration and algorithm refinement. Month 3 field deployment and farm training. Month 4 to 8 field validation and data collection. Month 6 plus data analysis, reporting, knowledge validation. Material and cost. Total per device is 7,000 to 8,500. Hardware ESP8266 NPK sensor, DHT22 solar system, LCD enclosure. Software Arduino IDE, C++ libraries, Python calibration script. Lab services, soil NPK, pH, organic matter analysis.
So this is the results of our capstone. The number 1 is the soil nutrient monitoring. Its accuracy, nitrogen R squared is equals to 0.87. Phosphorus R squared is equals to 0.91. Potassium R squared is equals to 0.89. pH R squared is equals to 0.24. Interpretation within positive negative 5% accuracy more than enough for farmers' decisions. Stability, sensors remain stable over 6 months. Slight reduction by month. 5 recommendation by annual recalibration. So as you can see in this diagram, the results are here. The next result is indigenous knowledge validation. Traditional soil classifications match sensor readings. Mataba na yuta means rich soil. Its N is equals to 142 milligram. Moderate soil, N is equals to 105 milligram. Manipis nga yuta or liquid soil, N is equals to 67 milligram. Statistically significant differences is P is greater than 0.01. Farmers' observations are scientifically valid. Traditional knowledge confirmed as accurate, sophisticated, and actionable. The next result is Next result is compost monitoring. Decomposition phases detected. Mesophilic 1 to 3 days. Then thermophilic 4 to 21 days. And curing 4 to 8 weeks. The DH22 sensors accurate between positive, negative 0.6 Celsius. Traditional versus standardized method. Lapat-based compost rich. Peak thermophilic 23 days. Faster. Alert system prompted timely interventions to improve compost management. So through our capstone, it reduced the traditional lapat-based compost into 2.3 days faster than the traditional one, as you can see in this diagram. Next result is the solar powered system performance. 99.3% uptime over 6 months, including monsoon periods. Daily energy harvest sufficient. Dry season 48.7 WH. Wet season 31.4 WH. Maximum operation without sunlight is 78 hours into reliable off-grid functionality. As you can see in this diagram, these are the results. The next result is farmers' acceptance and usability. Overall usability is 4.81 over 5.0. Cultural appropriateness is 4.52 over 5. Highest rated dimension. The 87% compost monitoring very or extremely useful. Farmers actively incorporated device data into decisions. So as you can see in this diagram, these are the results.
Discussion. Bringing precision agriculture barriers. Precision agriculture is often seen as expensive, grid-dependent, and inaccessible. The random tank is 7,000 to 8,500 per device solar-powered grid with agricultural grade accuracy. R-squared is equals to 0.87 minus 0.94. Key insight. Low cost equals low quality. Truthful design enables smallholders to access precise, actionable monitoring. Number 2. Indigenous knowledge, validate, not replace. Traditional Talantan soil classification significantly loud measurement P greater than 0.01. Compost prepared via traditional lapad-based method which peak temperatures 2 to 3 days faster than standardized method. Implication: indigenous practices are scientifically grounded. Technology amplifies their effectiveness rather than displacing them. Support integrational knowledge transfer. Young farmers can grasp ancestral practices in a changing world. 3. Sustainability as integration, not trade-off. Environmental, economic, nutrients management reduce excess fertilizer 67 to 79%. Double crop yield, solar reduce emission 95 to 98%, zero fuel cost. Cultural plus technological device strengthens traditional assessment. Farmers continue using indigenous method informed by data. Community autonomy plus external support. Participatory design ensure farmers are decision makers. Cultural appropriateness rated 4.52 by 5. Number 4 is how Talamdan Tech differs from existing approaches. So aspect, goals, power, monitoring, design, cultural fit, and indigenous knowledge. Existing solution, 50,000 plus, grid-dependent, static snapshots, top-down, often poor, often displayed. Ang Talamdan Tech, 7 to 8,500, solar, 99.3% uptime. Continuous real-time participatory 4.52 by 5 appropriateness, validate and amplify. Discussion, how Talamdan Tech differs from existing approaches. So aspect, goals, power, monitoring, design. Discussion number 5, technological innovation and respect. Indigenous knowledge guide sensor calibration, interface, naming, and participatory design. Respect was embedded from inception, not added afterward. Result: device feels like farmers' own technology, not an external imposition. Number 6 is implication for rural development. Low cost, not equal, low quality, smart design choices enable high performance affordability. Off-grid viability. Solar-powered monitoring works even in tropical challenging conditions. Participatory design drives adoption more than technical simplicity. Indigenous knowledge is science. Validation encourage integration, not replacement. And lastly, is sustainability integrated. Environmental, economic, and cultural goals strengthen each other when truthfully combined. Limitation and future direction. Geographic scope. Kakayan only, replication needed elsewhere. 6-month validation, longer term, sensor drift and tested. Economic outcome not quantified, yield or cost impact studied needed. Composed algorithm less accurate for atypical feedstock and refinement needed. Sample size 15 farm, expand for statistics strength. Future size. Future research. Replicate with other communities, monitor additional parameters, link solve data to yields, integrate climate forecast and development maintenance networks.
Conclusion. Over 6 months, we designed, built, and deployed Talamdan Tech, a solar-powered device for monitoring soil fertility and compost conditions. Our main finding is that technology and indigenous knowledge can strengthen each other. Technically, the device performed excellently. Sensor accuracy reached R squared equals 0.87 to 0.94, and solar reliability was 99.3% uptime. Culturally, farmers embrace it as their own, reflecting their values and validating traditional knowledge rather than replacing it. Traditional Talamdan soil assessments correlated significantly with lab measurements. P is less than 0.01. And indigenous compost practices reach optimal decomposition 2.3 days faster than standard methods, demonstrating that centuries of local knowledge are sophisticated, evidence-based, and scientifically valid. Sustainability in Talandan Tech is integrated, not compromised. Precise nutrient monitoring and reduce excess fertilizer by 67 to 79%, while nearly doubling yields. Solar power contributions by 95 to 98%, and the low-cost device provides off-grid affordable solutions. Participatory co-design ensures that cultural appropriateness and community autonomy, while younger farmers see the values of ancestral knowledge validated scientifically. This project shows a replicable model which helps communities choose context-appropriate components, validate indigenous knowledge, translate data into local frameworks, keeps farmers in control, and measures in adoption, not just accuracy. Talandan Tech demonstrates that environmental sustainability, economic viability, cultural preservation, and technological innovation can coexist and reinforce each other, offering a pathway for sustainable, culturally grounded rural development that empowers communities and bridges knowledge systems. Recommendation. To strengthen Talandan Tech, we recommend scheduling biannual recalibrations to maintain accuracy and collect more compost data to refine the algorithm for varying organic materials. Continued long-term monitoring will help determine sensor durability and maintenance needs. Future versions may also include climate and pest data integration to provide farmers with a more comprehensive farm management tool. For research, we recommend replicating the study across multiple indigenous communities to test scalability in different soil types and farming conditions. Conducting economic impact studies over several seasons will also help quantify cost savings, yield improvements, and long-term benefits for farmers. Additionally, future work can explore how Talandan Tech influences integrational knowledge transfer, cultural preservation, and farmer decision making. For farmers in the Talandan community, we suggest formal training workshops, the creation of local maintenance and repair networks, and the development of simple visual guides to support confident daily use. Strengthening community-led data stewardship and integrating the device into existing cooperates will promote shared learning and long-term adoption. Finally, we recommend that NGOs and agricultural agencies support the project through policies that promote agricultural technology, provide subsidies, and formally recognize indigenous soil knowledge. Development organizations are also encouraged to adopt participatory co-design, ensures long-term support, and measures both technical and performance and cultural appropriateness. These recommendations aim to guide Talandan Tech's future growth and help it become replicable model for sustainable, culturally grounded agricultural development. Advocacy statement. We advocate for development that respects and uplifts indigenous knowledge as living, sophisticated system of understanding, not something outdated or replaceable by modern tools. Talandan Tech demonstrates that technology should work with communities, not for them, by amplifying the expertise and supporting sustainable, culturally grounded farming. We believe in cooperation, community autonomy, and solutions that strengthen environmental responsibility, cultural continuity, and economic well-being together. Rural communities are not problems needing external fixes. They are knowledge holders who thrive when given recognition, partnership, and appropriate tools. Our goal is simple. Design technology that honors indigenous wisdom, support farmer decision making, and builds sustainable futures rooted in respect collaboration.
So this is our reference list. Our reference is in a EPA format, 7th edition. The next is, so here are our sample of our prototype, which is, as you can see, the soil moisture sensor reviews the soil condition, and it automatically pumps water if the soil needs water. And after it pumps the water, it helps the soil to be more precise. And sample 2 is the weather station based system. It enables calculation of vapor pressure, deficit, and evapor transpiration, dew point, degree days, and soil flux. So our prototype not only reviews the soil's condition, but also reviews the sun or the weather. Then it was also solar panel powered. Then that's all